For cheap, safe, and reliable coin service, head on over to FIFACoinZone.com and make sure to use Dirty at checkout to get all that good extra discount. What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and welcome back to the journey where I'm building different squads. We progress through divisional play, get involved in some tournaments, and I've got you guys on the feedback. Which players need to be in the starting 11. Other fellas, hey, we can put them off to the side. Don't grab them off the market. Today, we have a first owner squad. Every single player in the starting 11 has been packed. That's right, it's been packed. If you enjoy the content, make sure to drop a thumbs up. And also hit me with some comments. What's the best squad that you have used in FIFA 15, or even your best first owner team? Let me know down below. Clarify for me. Let me know if it's just your best team, if it's sweaty, if it's cheap, if it's expensive, does it fall somewhere in between, a hybrid? What do you got going? What do you have going? But we went with BPL all over the place. I had a lot of good pack luck in the beginning of team of the season and kind of fell off later on. My first opponent has the Lacazette-Ibrahimovic partnership, and that is a dangerous partnership. You do not want to run up against that on a regular basis as we start out with a bang. Henderson is trying to make the FIFA 16 front cover. If you guys have not seen the voting process, it's up, it's running, it's underway. And he just puts that into the back of the net. I was proud. Even though I do not like Liverpool, anytime you can come with a body feint and then smash something into the back of the net or put something in the corner, it always makes you feel good and gratified as a FIFA competitor, as somebody that wants to win these matches. And I'm in the newest tournament, and you're watching the semifinals. I started this tournament in the stream yesterday. My live stream is twitch.tv/Dirty Mike, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we played a couple games, and I had to run. I had a footy match. So we're starting the semis, and I'm hoping to show you guys everything between those next two games. As you can see here, we're just starting to put on a show, starting to put on a clinic. Walcott in form, the sweatiest of sweat players. Him and Aubameyang, you team them up in a 4-2-2, and you've got something that's going to piss off people. Mr. Rage Quit. You've got the Rage Quitting Squad Builder. Maybe I'll make one of those. What do you guys think? Should I make a squad that makes people rage quit? Whenever you see the Barbo, Gervinho, Doumbia, all of them in a team, that's one of those rage quitting squads, as we are up 4-2 heading into halftime. But let's talk about the squad. We got a lot to discuss. We have Adrian in net, and I think he's disappointing. I wouldn't recommend picking him up. He's not worth the coins. If you want a blue goalkeeper, De Gea was pretty decent for me, but I've got a bit of some bad juju with goalkeepers that are man of the match, team of the season, in form. I just don't think they perform better. They just don't. They're not more influential, in my opinion, as you see Fabregas. And I actually prefer the Fabregas card to the Santi Cazorla team of the season. I talked about this when I made a BPL squad builder, and I don't want it to be that way. I actually prefer Santi in real life by a long shot. But in FIFA, with these two cards, it just seems to go that way, even though Santi is trying to compete. You saw back-to-back long shots. My opponent, he must have had his jaw drop. I hope his girlfriend was watching the match. But with the defense, John Terry, very presenceful. He makes a lot of big tackles. He's in the right place at the right time. Hopefully you know how to slide tackle if you're going to use him, because he does not have pace, kind of sluggish. Vincent Kompany, talked about him a lot. Solid center backs. Both are not going to miss 1v1s, but they do not chase back the way that I would have preferred. Once they're beat, their recovery speed, you get the idea. And then AZP on one side, Klein on the other. That's good. Both of them are good money. They're going to be consistent. Welcome. Finished. Oh, wow, that was suspect. And I made a mistake in the first half. This is the finale, and I went down 1-0. I could tell my opponent was really good at FIFA. He's a good trap player where you're pressuring with the double teams and you're trying to predict the passing lanes. So it's just the way that I try to play FIFA as well. I finally got loose in the first half, but I couldn't tap it home. I could not get in behind all the way. I was missing that little bit of rhythm when you're letting loose, and he almost added another. That would have been trouble. That would have put me in a bad situation. I think I actually got outplayed in the first half. And thank God, in FIFA, there are two halves, and we got the sweaty man, Walcott, on a break, tapped it home. Keeper couldn't react. We're back into the match. That was the equalizer we needed. In the midfield, we have Fabregas, Henderson, and Santi Cazorla. Loves all three of them. I think in the 4-3-2-1, it's good if you can get a very defensive midfielder in the mix, so maybe a Matic. I just didn't pack Matic on this account, so I didn't want to include him. But I think he might be a better fit if you wanted to replace Henderson, slip in Matic, or even Santi or Fabregas, just depending how many coins you have and what you prefer. As we got the 90th minute winner, we're going to open a free pack. And then the front three, oh my goodness. As we get into the pack, come on, Show me some love. Show me some love. No, none of that. We got the typical Dirty Mike pack luck. I think this account's record is too good at this point to get good packs. And I feel like that is actually true. All my accounts that have stellar records are very big, positive records, not very good pack luck. That account, when I got all the players, it was like 0, 0, 0. It was a fresh account. But the front three is what makes this team magical. A 10 out of 10 counterattack. You have velocity with the 5-star skills and the pace and the strength. You have Walcott. You have Sanchez. I can go on and on and on. Long shots for days. You have a complete team. It's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty. I gave the team a 10 out of 10. If you can't win with this type of squad, you're really struggling in FIFA. I think this sort of team will put you in a position to have successful results. Whether you play a pressure style or defensive and structured build-up, however, it does not matter. You're going to be in a good situation. And marquee player Walcott, I said life is good. The perfect one-man counterattack, electric pace, and he does finish really well. I wouldn't recommend his long shooting, but does finish 1v1s with both feet, surprisingly, more often than not. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at Dirty Mike USA and on Instagram at Dirty Mike Vision. I have a lot more coming your way ASAP.